ladies and gentlemen, welcome here as we get set for race number 4 of Season 2 of the NNSCRA Pizza Hut X Series. Ready to go dirt track racing here as we continue on our weekend under the lights at the half-mile dirt track of Bristol. We had an unbelievable race here last night in the Hershey's Cup Series non-charter event. So, we're going to have to see now how the Pizza Hut X Series drivers are going to do. What kind of action are they going to bring to the table? Will it be a wreck fest? Will we see a lot of green flag racing? We're going to have to find out. There will be 40 laps of racing here tonight. Of course, it's split up into 3 stages. The 3 stages tonight going to be 10 laps for the first stage. So at the completion of lap 10, top 10 in points will get, or top 10 in the running order, I should say, will get bonus points. Then another 10 laps for the second stage, so it'll be the completion of lap 20. And then a final 20 laps for the final and third stage. J Cesar lines up on the pole position for the start of this evening's race. Cesar coming into this race 31st in the point stands, really could use a good run this evening. Alongside of him, Tony Green in the 85. Green is 6th in the points. He didn't have the best of run last week at Las Vegas. It dropped him 5 spots in the standings, but still top 10 in points coming into tonight's race. As we are going to get ready to get these cars rolling, let's go down trackside to get the command to fire up these 41 engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
And as I stated, yes, 41 engines. Elijah Gilbert not in this field, taking a leave of absence for this weekend. So Elijah Gilbert will basically get last place points for this race. So the 98 car is not on track this weekend for Backmarker Motorsports. Top 10 coming into this race, Jesse Turner. I'll tell you what, boy, he has really used the stage bonus points to his advantage. He's the points leader by 23 points over Jordan Lopez. Noah Pontzer's 3rd in the stands, PJ Williams and Kyle Thomas. That's your top 5. Then it's Tony Green, Carson Gum, Daniel Voyles, Kyle Lynch, and James Richardson 10th as the green flag is out here for the first time tonight at Bristol. Benny Watson going to try and go to the inside. He's the defending winner of this race. Had himself a good qualifying spot, good track position, and he's not wasting any time. He's moving to 2nd. He's now got his sights set for the lead. Whoa, they're 4 wide back there. That's J Shelly in a predicament. Charlie Buxton in that group as well. Daytona winner Kyle Lynch is in this mix. Stuart Gratton in the 11. The 5 of Eli Bright. And someone's in the wall. Oh, and there goes Shelly. Shelly gets spun. Save it. Oh, he didn't save it. Oh, he's around. He got hit by Eli Bright. Nearly got nailed there by, I think that was Kyle Thomas in the 48. We're under caution. Shelly tried to hang on to it. He tried to save it. He just couldn't do it. He was so close to it. There was another couple cars that went up hard into the wall. I think Eli Bright was one of them, and I think the other one may have been the 85 of Tony Green, who we're seeing right here. Maybe it wasn't him. It was a white car. I thought it was green, but maybe it wasn't. Let's take a look at the... No, it wasn't green. His right side looks pretty good. I don't know who it was. There was a white machine that went hard up into the wall with him. With Eli Bright, I'm meaning. Maybe it was Charlie Buxton who got him into the wall. Not rightly sure. Well, regardless, looks like everybody's still running, so... And nobody's going to come to pit road, so let's take a little replay of what happened to bring out our first caution of the evening here at Bristol. Just insane racing early on, and it was indeed Charlie Buxton, you see there, that hooked Eli Bright up into the wall. And there's contact right there. That's Wade Brummer in the 0 making contact with the 9 of Ace Garcia, and they got up into Shelly. And right here, Shelly tries to correct it, and he just overcorrects. Could not get the thing righted. I don't know if the caution had come out prior to that or not. I think it was when Shelly's car snapped around. And there you see right there how close that was between the DC Solar number 48 Chevrolet of Kyle Thomas and James Shelly. But I think Shelly will be able to continue. He tried to save it, just couldn't quite do it. I mean, it's cool tires, it's cool temperatures here tonight, and we're racing on dirt. So grip is at an all-time minimal this evening. But that's what puts us under caution. Let's go back now for the restart. Well, you can tell it's a dirt track race because not even J Shelly, who brought out that caution, came to pit road. He stayed out. He'll be restarting back in the 41st position, but nobody came to the pit lane. We saw Eli Bright and Charlie Buxton. They nailed the outside wall, but you don't need to have a pristine-looking race car to win this event. As we get ready to go back to green, Tony Green shows the way over Benny Watson, Julio Cesar, Stuart Gratton, Kyle Lynch. Green flag back out here on lap number 8. Whoa, that was a little close there between Benny Watson and Julio Cesar. Right front and the left rear. And here comes Stuart Gratton. Big run to the inside for the Leaf Filter Chevrolet. That ride went all last season with driver Nick Gunther. Never was able to find victory lane. The rookie in that Chevrolet Camaro wants to find victory lane here in only his 4th start of the season. He's going to get to the inside. The battle is on for the lead between Tony Green and Stuart Gratton. Give it to Gratton out of 4. He'll lead a lap at least, and I think he just might have cleared Tony Green. Drives it deep into 1 to try and hang on to the spot. Meanwhile, back there's a battle for 4th. Right now, that is Nicholas Romero holding the spot. Daytona winner Kyle Lynch all over his back bumper, and then a little retro look for A Garcia here tonight. The course light dodge. Currently running in the 6th position. Caution's out again. 2nd time this evening the yellow flag waves. Which, to be honest with you, I'm surprised it's only our 2nd caution. Oh, and oh boy, there's a car that's around. That I think was the 19 of Michael Haas. Just ahead there, you see there the West Coast Chevrolet of M McIntire. I think that was the Juniper Toyota out of Joe Gibbs Racing that was sitting idle on the exit of 2. And we are under caution once again. There's McIntire. Charlie Buxton may have been involved in yet another incident. Tax Slayer Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports now coming to pit road. And I think that maybe the 19 has already retired. There's some damage there on Colby Jackson. 2 of the RCR cars involved in something. So Stuart Gratton leads us under our 2nd caution of the evening. We have already completed our 1st stage, as you saw with the stage points there. So we are now into stage 2, and Stuart Gratton is out in front. This was around the 17th, 18th position. M McIntire on the bottom. And right there, just no grip. Car slides, steps out from underneath him. And up into Charlie Buxton, nowhere for him to go. And then watch, you can see right there that blue car on the high side. That is Michael Haas in the number 19, and he just never stops, never slowed down, runs straight smack into the back of Charlie Buxton. There's Quentin Moore getting a piece, as did Colby Jackson. Actually, we almost had all 4 of the RCR cars involved. A Baranauskas and William Brock just barely able to get through. And Eli Bright kind of comes flying into that picture as well. So about 3-4 cars involved in this one. Well, I guess we could count 5 because you got McIntire, Michael Haas. There you see the leaders coming into view just now, trying to catch up to the pace car. Charlie Buxton involved, Quentin Moore, and Colby Jackson. And that's what put us under the caution for the 2nd time here tonight so far at Bristol. Well, after our 1st caution, nobody retired out of the race. Not the case after this one. 2 drivers have called it a night. Michael Haas will finish 41st, and Charlie Buxton, after this being his 2nd incident he's been involved in so far this evening, he has also taken his Chevrolet behind the wall. So 39 of our original 41 drivers are still on the track, all still on the lead lap. Stuart Gratton will lead us down. Green flag back out here at Bristol. Now, so far this season in all 3 of the series, whether it be Hershey's oh, I think we just had another caution, another wreck. Caution's out again. What this one was for. They were almost 3 wide, 4 wide on the back straightaway. Oh, something up ahead here. Oh, that's Kyle Thomas in the 48. Matthew Dallio in the 12 on pit road, and Jordan Lopez's car just blew up. Lopez was trying to stay ahead of the leaders, and the engine just blew on the 51, and that's a driver that came into this race second in the points. That is the second random engine failure that we have seen this weekend. One happened in the non-charter event, Hershey's non-charter event here yesterday. And I think there's a couple of cars on pit road that looked like that might have been Carson Gum in the 4. That is indeed who it is. Along with Colby Jackson in the 33, Carson Gum came into this race 7th in the points. And there's some cars coming to pit lane. Eli Bright and M McIntire are coming to pit road. Wow. This race definitely taking shape as we're about to complete lap number 20, and you can see the top 10. Looks like it'll be Gratton, Green, Lynch, Watson, then Romero, Garcia, Richardson, Cesar, Osborne, and Brummer that will get bonus points in this completion of stage number 2. Let's go back, look at a replay of what puts under the caution for the 3rd time here tonight at Bristol. Now this one's going to start with the rookie J Gilbert in the 22, battling for the 14th position, and right behind him, P Minnick is going to get him in the left rear, turns him up into the outside wall. D Voyles gets involved right there, a little bit of contact with the 42 of J Romero. There's Seth Cole and Carson Gum up further ahead. William Brock clobbers Gilbert. Matt Dallio gets into D Voyles, and you saw right there Kyle Thomas. There's M McIntire into it. And then up ahead, there is some more incidents that happened. There's Seth Cole and Carson Gum, who I believe ended up hitting... I don't know who it was. Was it... Oh, it was Voyles. Let's watch this. As Voyles hits the 22, he slides down the track right in front of Jonathan Zoerlein in the 17, who tries to go low. Seth Cole is there, and then there's Carson Gum as well. There you see that hard lick back there for William Brock. And then they slide up the track. P.J. Williams going to get a piece. And I think J Shelly just ran Jordan Lopes over there coming into this wreck. And I thought Lopez's car, that the engine had actually blown up when he was driving away from the incident. No, that hit actually was enough for his engine to explode. You can see the black plumes of smoke erupting from underneath that number 51 Whitaker Chevy Camaro. So second in the points coming into tonight's race is involved, as is 5th in points, 7th in points, 8th in points. So, man, Bristol Dirt, what can you say? Definitely playing a factor into the point standings here this evening. Green flag will come back out on lap 22 of 40. That should give us 19 laps remaining in this one. We got some cars on the inside line a lap down. Quentin Moore and Matthew Dallio. Drivers out of the race now at this point include Eli Bright, William Brock, Colby Jackson, Carson Gum, Jordan Lopes, Kyle Thomas, J Gilbert, D Voyles. They join Charlie Buxton and Michael Haas in the garage area. Green flag back out. Stuart Gratton, after getting out to the top position, he has not looked back. That car has been very strong. Quentin Morris coming back to pit roads. They're going to go 3 wide behind them. That's for the 4th position. Ace Garcia going to use Matthew Dallio as a pick. He'll take the spot. Gets by Nicholas Romero and Benny Watson, who now will settle amongst themselves for the 5th position. And they are wadded up behind Matthew Dallio. Pichu London in this group. Whoa, Joshua Osborne swiggles his way through. Swiggle, yes, that is a new word. Jacob Rose in the 11 now moving up into, I believe that is the 7th position. His teammate not too far behind there. There's the 20 of Christian Merrick Jr. There's the points leader, Jesse Turner, up here now. He's now, I believe, somewhere around the, I think he's battling for 11th spot right now with Cole Deaver. Jesse Turner all of a sudden making an appearance up into the top 10 as M McIntire sits on pit road. And Tony Green has his sights set on Stuart Gratton. Kyle Lynch trying to reel in the top 2. Then it's Ace Garcia, then Nicholas Romero. 14 laps to go. Can we possibly finish this thing under green? I don't have high hopes. It's a dirt track, for heaven's sakes. But we shall see. There is a slower car up ahead that the leaders will have to deal with, trying to figure out who that is. I think that's Quentin Moore. It is indeed. Quentin Moore, who was on pit road again, is now numerous laps down. Is he going to play a factor here? Is Stuart Gratton going to be able to get around him? He's now caught up in the back bumper of the 89. Now can he pass him? He's going to the inside. Quentin Moore appears to give him the room, and Stuart Gratton, nice slide job. He will quickly clear the lap machine and now has Quentin Moore between himself and Tony Green. Battle is on for the 4th position. Make that 5th rather. And it just swapped hands. Christian Merrick Jr. bypassing Benny Watson, who now does the crossover. Mentioned that Benny Watson, his first start here last season, he won the race. And that was maybe the first step to him going on to winning the Pizza Hut X Series Championship. Christian Merrick Jr. going to go for even more, as he's going to go to the inside of A Garcia for the 4th position. And this is certainly far cry from what we saw Christian Merrick Jr. do in the Hershey's Cup Series non-charter race here last night, where he DNF'd in that one. Having a great run here tonight in the Hisense number 20 Toyota out of Joe Gibbs Racing. Now he's going to have to work his way around the lap car. Quentin Moore easily makes the pass there. Stuart Gratton, though, out in front, and he is going to cross the line. 7 laps to go. He's got about 3/4 of a second in hand, now 0.8 of a second between himself and Tony Green. Another slower car up ahead. That's Matthew Dallio, another lap machine. Is Dallio going to play a factor? Gratton didn't have any problem getting around Quentin Moore. Will he have any problem getting around? Matthew Dallio took that turn a little bit high, almost brushed the wall. Keeps it straight though, didn't hit the wall, I don't think. He was close. Might have been able to just barely fit a sheet of paper between the right side of his car and the wall, but he'll clear Matthew Dallio. Tony Green now encountering Dallio in the middle of a corner. He's going to get by now, though. And how about Christian Merrick Jr.? He's now up to the 3rd position. He got by Kyle Lynch, and now he's setting his sights for 2nd place. If we had about 15 more laps, I wouldn't bet against Christian Merrick Jr. to be able to maybe get up there, battle for the win with Stuart Gratton, but that is not the case. There are 3 laps to go as Stuart Gratton just hit the line. And there's more traffic ahead. That is James Richardson, PJ Williams, Matt McIntire. This race is not over yet. Gratton going to go to the bottom, going to try and go 3 wide. He'll clear McIntire. He will try and clear Williams, and now he'll try and clear Richardson down the back. That 11 car is great in traffic. He will clear them all, as he now has about 3 lap machines between himself and 2nd place, with the white flag being displayed. The only person right now who could mess up Stuart Gratton is the driver of the 11, Stuart Gratton himself. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. He'll catch up to Dollerton, but it'll be Stuart Gratton winning his first career Pizza Hut X Series race here tonight at Bristol Dirt. And Christian Merrick Jr. did fight his way up to 2nd place. I'm telling you what, put 10 more laps on the ticker and we may have had a battle between the 11 and the 20 in the closing stages. But just time was not on the side of Christian Merrick Jr., but Stuart Gratton will pick up the win here tonight. And the trend continues. I was going to mention back before one of those cautions came out that so far this season in Hershey's non-charter, Pizza Hut X Series, and Hershey's main event, we have had for non-charter 4 races, 4 different winners. Now for Pizza Hut X Series, 4 races, 4 different winners. And for the main event of Hershey's Cup, 3 races, 3 different winners. We have not had a multiple race winner yet this season in any of the 3 series so far. But Stuart Gratton gets it done, takes the checkered flag. Where did Gratton come into today's race in the points? 21st in standings. So this is going to be huge for Stuart, especially with the fact that Stuart Gratton's going to get at least, and probably more, at least 20 bonus points for winning both stages 2 and 3. So that's going to be big for him. Christian Merrick Jr. will also get bonus points. He finished 2nd in stage 3. Tony Green, Benny Watson. How about that for your 2 starts at Bristol Dirt? A win and a 4th place. He's going to get a top 5. And Ace Garcia, nice run there for that 9 team. In 5th place, Kyle Lynch, Nicholas Romero, Joshua Osborne, Cole Deaver, and Jacob Rose. That was your top 10. They will all get bonus points for stage 3 completion. And the points leader coming to this race, Jesse Turner, another solid outing for that driver as he will finish out the day in the 12th spot. So Jesse Turner will continue to grow his points lead after a number of drivers that came in running pretty close to him in the point standings had trouble this evening, including P.J. Williams, Jordan Lopez, Kyle Thomas, Daniel Voyles, Carson Gum, all with issues here in this evening's event. But without further ado, let's look on down through the remainder of the finishing results as 25 cars finished on the lead lap. Chris Dollerton was the first car to finish a lap down there in that checkered flag finish. P.J. Williams, James Richardson also finishing off the lead lap along with Matthew Dallio, Quentin Moore, and Eli Bright. And then all these drivers finished out of the race, including William Brock, Colby Jackson. Wow, I can never get that to not stay in my mind. Carson Gum, Jordan Lopez, Kyle Thomas, John Gilbert, Daniel Voyles, Charlie Buxton, and Michael Haas. And of course, Elijah Gilbert, who did not take part in this evening's event, will get 42nd place points. But it is Stuart Gratton reaping the rewards here tonight. He takes the checkered flag, his first Pizza Hut X Series victory of his career. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's race. If you did, be sure to give this video a like. Subscribe to become part of the crew today. We've shown you full official results. Here's your overall point standings heading into next week as we get ready to cap off this weekend with the main event race of the Hershey's Cup Series. That should be a wild one. Hope you will tune in for that as you've been watching a production of the NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best.